Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Iris Siriani. I am a self-love coach and a spiritual mentor. And with so many planetary shifts and changes going on at this particular point in time, I know a lot of people are experiencing some upheaval in their lives and things are becoming very stressful. So I wanted to share a story, actually a little bit of a story, about something that happened the other night that I think you might actually find helpful because it really helped me as well. So I am normally a very good sleeper, but the other night I woke up at around 3 o'clock in the morning, staring at the ceiling in the dark. I noticed a flood of thoughts starting to rush in, followed by the tenseness that always follows familiar old thought patterns. This might be similar to how you might feel when you wake up first thing in the morning. It doesn't take long for untamed thoughts to begin rushing in, which causes a physical reaction in our bodies. So our body responds to the thoughts that we are having, even though we might not be aware of it. Humans somehow seem to be hardwired to having negative thoughts. But if we catch them before they take over our morning and the rest of our day, we can retrain our thoughts so that we have better experiences throughout the day. So that's just a sidebar. So as I was laying there in the dark and noticing how I was feeling, I heard a voice that said, "Accept everything." Now I knew exactly what that meant. Many people walk about their day feeling a stress and a tension without even realizing how tense they actually are. If you were to tune into your body, how your body feels. Do your shoulders feel tight? Do you feel a tightness in your torso, in your abdomen, anywhere? And then notice the thoughts that you have been thinking. So we create so much stress and tension for ourselves because we are dissatisfied somehow. For example, maybe we're feeling underpaid and undervalued at work. Maybe we feel like we are a married single mother. Maybe we are criticizing ourselves and beating ourselves up. Maybe we're criticizing and beating ourselves up over everything and anything. Maybe we are constantly comparing our perceived failures against the perception that we have that other people are more successful than we are. Maybe you're feeling lost in life and stressing because you don't know what the next steps are. Maybe you're worrying about money and the cost of everything going up. Maybe there's more money than there is money. Maybe your relationship has been rocky and you've been having a lot of thoughts about that. Maybe you were angry about that fender bender that you had when you were pulling out of a parking spot. Maybe there was an unexpected bill that came in. Maybe you didn't make any sales this past month and you're really stressed about that. So there's a lot of things that we think about that kind of the thoughts just kind of ruminate in the back of our head, and it creates a physical reaction in our body, a stress reaction. Any experience that we had or are having is just that. It's just an experience, but we make it mean something, and the resistance to whatever it is causes more fear, more anger, more resentment, more stress, more anxiety, more worrying, which creates more thoughts that lead to more fear, more stress, more anxiety, more worrying. You don't want to do that. So instead, try this. You can do this wherever you are right now. So take some deep breaths in, and I want you to imagine a half of a figure 8. So just the top half of the figure 8. So if you breathe in through one side of your nostril, imagine the airflow just coming up and making a loop and breathing out the other side. So you're breathing in, up and around and out, and you do that 3 times. And the reason that you do that is just to bring yourself back into yourself. So up until now, if you're having a bunch of body experience, lots of tension, lots of tightness, lots of uncomfortableness from the thoughts that we're having, we're not actually within ourselves. We're actually outside of ourselves thinking these thoughts and having these worrying thoughts. So when you do that quick breathing exercise, it brings you back into yourself. Now think about anything that you are uncomfortable with, anything that is annoying you, anything that is frustrating you, anything that is causing you to worry, anything that you're angry about, anything that is causing any fear or stress and anxiety, anything at all. And then say, I accept, followed by whatever that thing is that's causing all of those feelings. So for example, I accept that I have no clue what's going on in my life right now. I accept that I'm not where I should be at this point in my life. I accept that I don't understand this exercise, for example. I accept that I'm hugely annoyed at that person for whatever that person is doing or did. I accept that I am annoyed by the whole situation. I accept that I'm super frustrated with the boss that micromanages me. I accept that I ate the whole bag of cookies last night. I accept that my relationship isn't going well right now. I accept that I haven't had any new sales in the last month and that I'm super worried about how I'm going to pay all my bills. I accept that I'm feeling lost. I accept that I'm stressed about money. These are just examples, and you can use anything I accept and just apply it to whatever is just not working for you right now. So as you do this exercise, which you can do at any point in your day, when you notice any kind of stress or tension building up, is the stress and tension that builds up within us is actually our resistance to that very thing. And so when you go through this exercise of I accept that ... you'll notice that the tension starts to leave your body. So did you feel the same way if you were doing that exercise? This is actually what you want. And the reason you want to release and accept everything that has gone on or is currently in your experience, you want to accept it, because as soon as you accept it, what you do is you actually create space for solutions to show up for you. Our resistance to the things that are happening in our life is only perpetuating more of the same things. So by accepting it, it doesn't mean that you have to accept it for the rest of your life. No, it's just accepting that this is what it is right now, and you might not have all of the answers to how to move yourself forward or to fix something or whatever it happens to be. But what you're doing is you're actually saying to the universe, I am open to receiving solutions. I am open to new opportunities. I'm open to what else is available to me. Because when we're closed off and we're resisting and we're having all of these doubts and fears and anxieties and all of that stress, there's nothing new. No new opportunities can show up without us using a battering ram to kind of force our way through. So I know that if you were to practice this and be conscious of when you are feeling stress and tension, and tune into how you're feeling and notice the thoughts that you were thinking. If you were to practice this throughout your day, you would notice that tension leave your body, which is exactly what you want. And what will happen is that new people, new opportunities, new perspectives even are going to show up in your life because you've actually created space for this. So I hope that you have found this video helpful. If you did, like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that stuff. And if you are interested in getting a little bit of extra support, I have left a link below where you can book a time for us to talk all about you. So, and until the next video, take good care.